Sorry.
Okay.
It
No
seems
worries.
that our PCs are not made for this heat.
Yeah, no, it's getting a little crazy outside too. My PC warns me, is like, don't go outside. Don't go outside.
Yes.
Followers goal started.
Okay, we're back. Are we back? Are we back? It seems we are. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Yay!
Cool. Do you want to jump back in it or?
Yes, for sure.
Cool.
Wait, let me check if the chat is. Do we have chat together? No, it doesn't seem like it. 1 second. I'm gonna do that. There we go.
There we go.
Yay, we are back, people.
Beautiful.
Just
So
space
sorry for
follow.
that, but
No worries.
it might have been the heat or Showback just being too hot, and then it all went haywire. Oh.
Oh yeah, circling back to the going off the beaten path. I think like, so many people get caught up on the objective and like the items that they need. So when you do Stratholme, we know every single pack to pull and skip, and it leaves no opportunity for players to, go off the beaten path and be like, well, what if?
Mhm.
And I think the big issue with gaming right now is that every opportunity of like the what if is kind of viewed as a waste of time or a nuisance or a grief or what are you doing?
Mhm.
A lot of people that are new to the game might be in a group with somebody that's a veteran, and they'll over pull or maybe pull a pack that they shouldn't have, and they're just like having this mental breakdown, like, bro, what are you doing? Now we're in here for like 2 more minutes, like having this crash out.
Yeah.
And so what I wanted to kind of do is just show people like, look what happens and look what can happen
Mhm.
if you just go off the beaten path. Like what happens, look what happens if you go and kill these mob packs that you shouldn't kill. You can easily run by. But yeah, it might take you 5 or 10 more minutes, but who knows what could happen?
Yeah, of
And
course.
it's kind of tapping into that who knows what will happen and that mystery. That is where the magic in gaming has always been. That's what always has drawn us in as gamers and playing, especially MMOs, has always been this mysticism of like, what if? And having that experience where it's like, well, we don't know what might happen. But that's the beauty, right? Going to kill the pack and maybe nothing drops, but like you took that chance. Or you do and you get 2 epics. And that's what happened with us. You get 2
Exactly.
epics.
You definitely did.
So
Is
it's
is there?
about,
Yeah.
what were we going to say?
No, you go.
It's about just, reinstilling that ideology. I think people have been very conditioned over the years, and the game devs have developed a game to not be promoting stuff like that. Run a mythic dungeon. There's not too many extra mobs, and really, it's not even about the gear drops anymore in mythics. It's about clearing the time. So game design inherently is kind of, it's like bowling or maybe a horse with blinders. We're getting more and more narrow on what the person should focus on. And that is a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because the player's experience as a individual can feel incredibly streamlined. However, now we're coming at the sacrifice of the beautiful part of the world, right? We don't get to see everything, and there's a lot from here to here. There is a lot, and I think that's kind of what inspired a lot of us when we played younger games, earlier games, exploring what's here, what's there. And so we talked about that, or we showed that, and what an unbelievable moment, right? Like, I don't want to go too spiritual, but I truly believe maybe this is my ADHD tapping into a different timeline, but I do think, and I say it all the time, I even write dream on my keyboard. There's a way to speak things into existence. And I truly believe you can do that in some regards. And yeah, we were able to speak that into existence, that message and that idea. And then what a moment to be rewarded with such a outcome and experience to show like, wow, that actually is so true. Like, look at what just happened. There's the proof in the pudding right there. And that makes maybe somebody want to pull an extra pack.
Yeah.
I think that's, in a lot of ways, you can kind of break down MMOs into that idea is just like, how can you get someone to pull an extra pack? What that means to a player and their time and their experience, where they are in the moment. Are they really there feeling the moment? Or are they there just for the objective and to get through the run quickly? I feel like MMOs could actually just be broken down into how can we get the player to pull an extra pack?
Or to be really good at hiding and notice things, because
Jackie
when I was leveling
_W
the
just
night
followed.
elf, I was like, oh my god, I can hide behind this tree, because I quickly needed to go somewhere, and I was like, I can hide behind. Was there always this tree here? I don't remember this tree. It was like, and it's a huge ass tree. Like, it's like, I'm like, okay, how come that I never seen this tree? But as you say, we're so narrow-minded because we're just, chasing the goal instead of, enjoying the surrounding of the area and, the experience itself. Is there a character from Elf Core that you'll never forget?
Mm,
I'm quite sure that there is many, all right? But is there anybody who comes first to mind?
yeah, I'm thinking Demon Chosen was cool. She crafted the first Phantom Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Garbage was cool. He was the first 60 Demon Hunter. Aussie Auntie and Melly were really, really cool. It's hard to say that there's, one person that really sticks out, because I think, everyone's been able to bring such a unique thing forward that it's really hard to be like, oh, this person is better, or this person really stood out. Because honestly, I'm really just taken, I think, by everyone's involvement. I think everyone's involvement, I think, equally has surprised me. All of the players that wanted to do Demon Hunter, all the players that wanted to do the Spirit Hunter, all the players that are doing migrations on their own just to go back and help, all the people that have showed up and added to the moment. So it's really hard. There really isn't a person that really, really sticks out, because I just think I'm really impressed with the involvement altogether.
This was kind of a trickster question, because I noticed how involved and how loving you are in treating literally everybody from Elfcore and above, not only them, but mainly them, as your own family, basically as children, as fireflies, as you just said so
It's not
recently.
a call.
Yeah, but it's but listen, the point is, you get so upset when somebody dies. Like, you genuinely get as upset as they do. So I asked this question because I was sure that you would say that you can name names, but there is like pretty much everybody from Elfcore is, part of your family.
Everyone has died. I would say most people have died at a high level and have gone again, and most people have died at a high level and gone again twice. There's a lot of people that have put way more work than I have, and I get paid to do it. Like, they put in more work than I have. So when I see people that die, I don't want them, circling back to what we were talking about with hardcore. You lose people in hardcore. We lose people that are so good for the guild, so loving for the community. So when they die, it's so personal on me, because not only are they amazing for the guild and we might lose that person, everyone else on the server loses that person. And if that happens at large and a consistent basis, this is how things die. This is how things fall apart. This is how things change and not feel the same. So I take it personal, and I try my best to say, listen, if you don't go again, that means someone else doesn't. And that means maybe a human doesn't, maybe a dwarf doesn't, maybe a gnome doesn't, maybe a horde doesn't. And then maybe we don't at all. And then maybe we don't even get to the goal. Maybe things slow down and we don't even get to make it. So it's always a very personal thing when you are leading a thing and you want this to continue, and you also see this kind of experience kind of coming about, and you want to keep it there. And we have a long time till plus. And so in a lot of ways, I like what's going on here. And I also don't want that to end. So there's the streamer side of me. There's a responsibility of me being a guild leader. There's a responsibility of me being a server leader. There's a responsibility of me being a molten core race locked leader. There's an importance of me being a player on the server. All of these things are equally important. And when someone dies, it affects all of those things at large. So we always want people to go again.
Amazing.
And so that's why I take it very personal. Because
Yeah.
again, we lose great people. Whether you are a human, dwarf, gnome, horde, we lose that on the server. And that is felt, maybe not at a macro, but it is felt at a micro when someone logs in and Stranglethorn Vale's a little empty. Maybe the orc warrior didn't get a person to group up with. And maybe he just played the game for 4 hours and you didn't see anyone. Maybe he doesn't log on tomorrow. You know?
Yeah, hardcore is
It
very
happens.
unforgiving, especially emotionally, because if you get to a certain level and then you're all invested and then you die, especially with freak accidents or anything, it must be,
It can feel like it's
shattering.
robbed from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes, it
will
can.
get there eventually. If everything goes exactly as you hope that it will, how would you like people to remember Elf Core years from now? Not today, tomorrow, but years from now.
Still going.
Still
Any
going.
game, I don't see myself ending streaming. And I think we're entering the golden era of MMOs, and then it's only going to get better. And I want to take Elf Core. Maybe the name changes, maybe it evolves, but I think the identity of what this is, it started with Bankai, and Bankai is now evolved into Elf Core. Elf Core is going to evolve into something as well. And I think as we usher into the new great era of MMOs, we are going to just always kind of like stick together. That's what Elf Core has been, and that's why I put so much effort into it, because it's like, well, why don't we just make the guild now? Like, why don't we make it where whatever comes out, this is what it's going to be about. This is the energy that we wanted to kind of be around, and that identity. So Elf Core is essentially the adoption of the concept of the ways that we fell in love with in gaming, and we take that anywhere. So 10 years down the line, it'll probably be the same thing, and it'll probably be with some of the same people. But that philosophy will grow and evolve. And this is like the kind of the birth part of the ideology and the beginning of restoring the RP and MMORPG, restoring the MMO and MMORPG, restoring the way of gaming and actually going back to playing the damn game and not just, brain rot, what's my bis, speeding through it, being done in a week, and then being bored and then saying the game is ass when, you've alienated everything along the way. So this is really just something that's going to just continue on, and that I will try my best to continue on.
Very nice. We look
So it's
forward
not
to
like
that.
this is just ending right here on Skull Rock. I don't think it's going to be ending, because I always play with my community, and this feels like whatever server we play on, we have enough influence to make it in a positive way. And usually, no matter what game we do guilds, and whether it was Ashes, Throne of Liberty, New World, people always wanted to interact with us because we are playing it in a way that people resonate with. And so now with Elf Core, again, there's been so much momentum that now it's like unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we can go into a server or a new game, and now I feel like we can actually make an impact in like a really good way to that MMO ecosystem and influence the games, like actually influence it
Mm-hmm.
and be able to make that experience for like everyone on that server a better experience at a macro and micro level. And then hopefully it keeps growing and becoming bigger and bigger, where now it's not even just like the server we're playing on, but it's like other games. Maybe it goes to the FPSs. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, you're talking about community, and you've built something that is much bigger, than a Twitch channel, or like yourself. It's much bigger than just you. But what in your opinion makes a healthy gaming community?
A healthy gaming community is a server where the community is based on the game. So that's really on the devs to nurture, because a lot
Mm-hmm.
of the times, again, players are making decisions based on devs. So what we're doing is, because we're playing on a private server, we're able to kind of like, pseudo this. But I do think a community is that, a lot of people are stopping and smelling the roses. They understand that it's about the journey and the destination. Then the destination, it's about, Thunder Fury was really just the friends that we met along the way, and not actually, sacrificing everything just to have the Thunder Fury.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a healthy community is people that realize that. Not to say that you don't want sweats and passionate people or anything like that. No, but it's about having those people also recognize those other things, and like, you can be passionate in parsing and performing and speed leveling, but you can also become passionate when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to other players in the world. I'm not sitting here saying I don't want passion. I don't want people to evolve the narrative and figure out these crazy ways of doing things I've never done before. I want the passion, but I also want the compassion. Both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy server. And you need a little spice. It's good to have rivalry. It's good to have toxicity. I come from paintball. Paintball in the early O's, in the early 2000s, was grown men reenacting going to war. And it was this expression of, brotherhood, camaraderie, and being there for one another. And when you're on the field, you do not hold back, right? You let it all out on the field. But then afterwards, there's always that good sportsmanship. But when
Mm-hmm.
it's out on the field, we're out on the field, and it's kill or be killed. And
Mm-hmm.
having that also with the spice of passion, compassion, and understanding that this is the game, and that we want things to be real and vibrant. And when it is Devil Sword Mafia, or it's world bosses and guilds are trying to steal, and like, it's really just about that. There's a threshold where I hope it doesn't get crossed. And if we can stay without crossing that threshold of true toxicity, but keeping it vibrant, competitive, and good nature, and understanding that
Mm-hmm.
like, this is competition, it is kill or be killed, but then afterwards being able to be like, okay, I understand that this is a bit, this is a moment that we are trying to emulate and amplify. And so that, I also think that spice, controlled spice, also creates a really, really good community.
Fight each other and then meet in the tavern, and have a drink. That's
Yes.
basically what
Fight
it's
each
about.
other and then meet in the tavern. If that could be instilled in every large guild and every community, and understanding that these moments are not moments that like define you, but these are
Mm-hmm.
moments that define us, and that experience that, like how you said earlier, what event is most memorable? These
Mm-hmm.
moments that mean something to people, when you chase that, and not the like, you know, I'm going to make this person never be able to play the game or this guild ever log in and whatnot. Like, it's about, like you said, fighting, and then let's have a drink in the tavern afterwards.
Mm. Our communities are a bit, I mean, yours is huge, mine is still in the making, but they overlap in this regard. I have basically also made a community where, you know, exactly this kind of behavior, passion and compassion are kind of the main focus of the community itself. So I am very grateful um to have joined Elf Corps and experiencing it, firsthand anyway, even with the time difference. So that's always a bummer. Has your community ever surprised you though? Has anything ever happened where you were genuinely surprised by your community that you didn't see coming?
Like I said, the involvement,
Okay.
people dying at 60 and going again. We have Ditzy, he died at 60, he went again. We have a guy named Donzo.
Mm-hmm.
What a, oof, I get goosebumps. What a loving person. He is a 60 tank druid. This guy goes above and beyond for anyone at 60. I mean, this guy will fucking run dungeons after dungeons, help, teach, everything. I mean, again, I can't, I could literally go. We have, his name is fleeting me. Aussie Auntie lives in Australia and she dies. He makes a new character just to level with her all the time to protect her. All
Aw.
the time. Every time. We have Vindolf helping Neve. We have Mama helping everyone. We have Jackie doing migration events. I can't, I could sit here all day and say a million things about people doing things that I never asked. Completely selfless.
Mm.
Completely selfless. People doing the whirlwind acts. We do events for warriors in the guild
Mm-hmm.
to help them all at a large scale get their whirlwind axe. It's a very challenging quest. But we make it an RP event and we make it an event for people where like they can now do it together. And it's just kind of like this group and band of warriors becoming pride and getting their whirlwind axe. You can't say one person is sticking out because dude, it is a collective. It's a
Mm-hmm.
fucking cult.
Yes, everybody
It's a
says that.
cult.
It's a cult at this point. Every
Happy
time I see,
Poppy,
yeah.
Happy Poppy has changed his entire sleep schedule and existence for this guild. You don't understand. I love guilds and like I grew up on private servers and we'd always like my brother and I we'd always make our own guild and we'd always like we'd have these communities and we'd have this energy. That's what this guild is. This guild is the epitome of what I've dreamed about having a guild. Like this guild is
Mm-hmm.
an actual fucking guild. I'm so sorry for cussing, but it is an
No.
actual guild. This is an actual guild from start to finish, from top down, from down to top. This is 100% guild. People are invested in each other every step of the way. It is unreal. It is unreal. We have two guilds, and the project is like at the end of its freaking cycle, and we're still kicking it two guilds,
Mm-hmm.
150 to 200 people online. You can't even get that on the main sauce.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
no,
even
you
get
can't.
200 people. Someone tell me a TVC guild that has 200 people online, or a retail guild that has 200 people online active, going
No,
through
I
all of the
I can't
content,
say that.
playing, interactive, going back and helping people, spending the time to spend 40 plus minutes running from Menethil Harbor all the way to Stormwind, and then waiting another 15, 20 to get people all organized and grouped up
Mm-hmm.
out of your own time, by the way. You're
Yeah.
not, that's like getting home from work and not leveling up.
Mm.
That is the embodiment of pulling an extra pack.
Mm-hmm.
The selflessness of wasting time to allow the opportunity of the universe to present you an experience that you haven't had before. And I know I'm probably sounding like absolute yappy,
No,
but
not at
trust
all.
me, you might not be able to fabricate these things into words, but this is what is happening underneath the hood, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. This is what is happening in an MMO. And this is what I've spent my entire life, my entire career, my entire who I am. I'm 32 years old. I've played MMOs my entire life. I played every genre of game. I've watched every game rise and die. I've been there from the Halo 2 lobbies. I've gone there to the GameStop Super Smash Brothers tournaments, Halo tournaments, online. I've done everything. I've done it all. I've been there for OG RuneScape Wildy, OG RuneScape Merchanting. I've been there since vanilla. I've been there since the rise and fall of raiding. I've been there since the rise and fall of arena. I've been there since the rise and fall of WoW in general. I've seen it all. I know what pulls people in and what pulls people away. I know what pulls me in and what pulls me away. I've seen private servers rise and die. I've seen microchasms of communities in all of these different games. Halo, RuneScape, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty,
90 just
Fortnite,
followed.
any like online sphere you can imagine. I've been there. I've experienced it all. I know what things drive people and like what makes it feel like what World of Warcraft felt when it was like 2008, 10, 11, 12, when like every single celebrity was having a freaking Blizzard commercial saying, play World of
Yeah,
Warcraft right now.
Mr.
And everyone
T.
was talking about it. Everyone
Yeah.
was on it. It was everywhere. It's on the freaking news. So,
Yes, totally.
yeah.
Well, basically, you have made lifelong friends through this and through your community, right?
That and or short term. I think there's nothing wrong with being able to leave an impact. We have had thousands of people quit,
Mm-hmm.
but something that they'll take is maybe a bit of that experience, and maybe that changes how they game. Maybe that changes how they party up. Maybe they
Mm-hmm.
pull an extra pack, right?
Yeah, maybe they just make one little difference.
That's what it's all about. Let that
Exactly.
compound.
Abomination just followed.
That's how you make change.
Yes. I have a lightning round for you. You ready?
Lightning round.
Lightning round, which means quick answers only. Yes?
Yep.
Alliance or Horde?
Alliance.
Favorite city?
Darnassus.
Favorite tavern?
Goldshire Retail. Moonguard.
Okay, you got me. Favorite NPC?
The demon hunter that I leveled 60, I forgot his name, and then the demon hunter at the top of the tower in Silithus at the, I don't even know, the Cenarian Circle Camp. He's purple hair, demon hunter, blindfold, full blood fang, and then the other one, I forgot his name. Some crazy stuff. Crazy
Okay.
names like Villash or something.
Chat will know.
They'll know.
One race you'd secretly love to RP more?
High elf. Please give us it. Don't change anything about it. Just give us high elves.
Mm-hmm. One class you would never main?
Druid. I let my girls cat form.
Okay. One thing you'd remove from WoW today.
Layers.
Okay. Favorite Bankai?
Zenlong Zakura.
Kageyoshi. Yes. Yes, love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, your background is giving it away, kind of.
Yeah.
By the way, my favorite Bankai since forever, so it's fun. It's a funny thing when I saw your background, I was like, it has to be that one, or it's
And
none other.
it's so good. The sword falling into the floor and the water and the cherry blossoms. It's everything.
It's just the first time I figured out it's actual blades, I was like, my jaw was hitting the floor. I was like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. So yes, we've talked about journey, we've talked about role play, we've talked about the incredible community, you've built, and that is kind of, sustaining itself now. So I'd love to just finish with some final questions. Um, what has World of Warcraft taught you about people, be it good or bad, doesn't matter, or both?
There's a lot of different perspectives. Be more passionate, be more not in a hurry. Understand that there are people that are at all different levels of skill and they have
Mhm.
stuff going on. So being compassionate. I don't know if that answers
Perfect.
it, but that's what came to me.
Okay, that's amazing. And what has role play taught you about yourself?
The limitless excitement of stories that you can create allows me to trust myself. It allows me to like I don't think when I say these things. By the way, I don't think about anything. I just do it. So I think what's so beautiful about what role play has taught me is that it has taught me to have more confidence and more trust in myself because the more and more I role play, the better and better I get. And that is just trusting that whatever happens is happening. I don't think about things. I don't try to plan ahead. It just unfolds. And the more and more you trust the unfolding of life, I think that's where kind of confidence starts to compound within yourself. Because once you start to try to plan ahead and try to formulate, like, oh, like, how is this going to work? Very
Mm.
simple example is go to talk to a girl. It's about just
Hmm.
trusting yourself that, it'll all be okay. It'll work out. And that's what role play has taught me, right? I meet somebody and it's like, all right, we're going to run with this thing. And
Hmm.
I surprise myself. I surprise myself all the time with
Has it
what we create.
has it worked on girls?
No, I don't talk
Okay.
to girls IRL. That shit's scary. But hey, behind my keyboard and in World of Warcraft, I'm a different demon.
We do all the fallopian tubes in this chat.
Yes, we
Um,
do.
yes, we do. Imagine like 10 years from now, someone is making a documentary about role play in World of Warcraft, and they ask, "Who was Shobak?" What do you hope would people say?
Catalyst.
Oh, that's deep. Please elaborate.
Um, I kind of like have this I hope it doesn't sound egotistical, but I think sometimes you have to be egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
I have this like idea of like Luffy, and Luffy wants to become the king of the pirates. And so he starts off with this like dream of wanting to be, and he goes after that. And I feel like when I think of Shobek and the evolution of him, because in a lot of ways, Shobek isn't me. Shobek is something separate. Shobek is something I pour myself into, right? Shobek is the Batman, the guy that I like. I'm Bruce Wayne. I step into Shobek. I step into being Batman. And I hope that when people look at the story of Shobek, that he was like the catalyst into something great, right? The era of like, the pirates and being the king of MMOs or being the guy who like seriously kind of shifts the energy of how people game and like being the catalyst of that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I hope. That's where my ship is steering. Like my ship is steering towards that. And that's what I would want.
That's amazing. I mean,
That's my Bankai.
yes. You've inspired literally thousands of people, to tell stories, to make friends, to slow down, and to try role play, some even for the first time. So if someone is watching tonight and decides to create their very first character, or maybe try again because of this conversation, um, what do you hope they take with them into Azeroth?
When you log in, doesn't matter what race you make on, doesn't matter where you are. I think you can log into any version of the game. Just make sure when you log into the game, if you see somebody in a starting zone, try to group up with them.
Hmm.
You just don't know what might happen. That might be your best friend that you might hang out with all the time in Discord for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
How did it happen when we were kids? You walked up to someone, yo, dude, you want to be best friends?
Yeah,
No,
totally.
that's literally how it was. What's the difference between that and when you go into an MMO and you see somebody like, hey, I'm new to this game. You want to be friends?
Hmm.
Yeah, sure. Let's go quest together.
Hmm.
It's not complicated.
No, it's
That's how I met my
actually is.
friend Spencer in my homeroom. I walked in. I was like, okay, this guy looks like a surfer dude. Yo, what's up, man? I'm Nico. Yo, what's up? I'm Spencer. You want to be friends? Yeah, cool. What's up? Boom, done.
Yeah,
I
but
have a friend named Jeff. He had gauges. He skateboarded. We ended up bonding over World of Warcraft. It's so simple. Like
hmm.
it really is. Everything is so simple. It's so
Mm,
simple.
yeah, it actually is. It's more simple than people think it is. Nowadays we're so focused on social media or whatever somebody says in on Insta, on TV, or wherever, of how we should behave or what we should do, and yet we forgot about how we were as children. If you just go back to how you were as a child and how you did things back then, like, it should be as easy as going back.
Yeah, people think it needs to be this grand, male bird dance. Yo, this is like you want to be like my partner. Like, dude, it's literally just homie. It's as simple as yo, man. I'm new to the game. Do you want to? I just logged in. You want to queue? You want to quest?
Yeah.
Yes or no? If he says no, guess what? That doesn't mean it's over. Just ask the
Hmm.
next person, and just ask the next person, and
Just
you'll
be
eventually get
nice.
somebody.
Yeah, be nice, basically.
Mhm.
Like, there was a time in retail when we had lots of new players come in, and when you would do, dungeons or time walks, there was lots of them leveling, and I saw, like, single-handedly how people were actually, mobbing those poor souls, going like, oh, let's skip this and let's do this and, don't pull that and blah, blah, blah. And as I usually always play a tank, I was just like, no, no, we're doing, the right way and, just pass on them the loot, give them the loot. And they were so genuinely nice about it. So it's like, it's crazy how toxic it can get. And how unbelievably remarkable it is that you and your community are literally just swooping over and taking that toxicity away, right? It's like yours is just showing how simple it actually is to do it without much of a change to the game necessarily.
Mhm. Yeah,
um
I'm
mhm.
very honored. And Elfcore has honored me, and you guys have honored me, and I'm very grateful.
Okay, two more things. Well, yeah, two and
Hmm.
a half more things, and then we're done. I'm gonna leave your poor throat to rest for the next 48 hours.
Thank you.
um, if you could leave everyone watching this, be it newcomer or your community or my community, with just one message, literally one message, one sentence, what would it be?
Bonkai, baby.
That's so
No,
very
but
Showbeck.
I don't know. I think I've I think I've said that sentence to. There's a different in this podcast with someone listening. If you made it this far, there's a sentence that we've already said, and that sentence will be different for everyone. Anyone listening out of this entire podcast, one of these sentences would have spoken to them. And I feel like
Hmm.
I leave that sentence throughout this podcast for them, to them. So there isn't really anything to kind of wrap up because I feel like we've spoken about so many different layers and so many different things that things will stick out to the different people. And I hope people that enjoyed watching and enjoyed listening feels a bit differently, or maybe feels more strongly compelled or whatnot about something. And I want to leave it at that. And just thank you for inviting me, and thank you for giving me the time to speak about these things and yap. And I'm so sorry about my voice. My voice is cooked.
Oh
My voice
God.
is cooked.
I'm so sorry too. I'm gonna leave you with two things before I start my ending monologue, and then you don't need to yap anymore. But I'm opening quickly chat to just see if you have any questions. Chat to me or to
Ask
Shobek.
away.
We'll quickly wait and answer anything. And Shobek, in the meanwhile, while they do that, do you have a question for me? Haha.
Um,
Because you for sure didn't do the
hmm,
homework like I did.
I apologize. I don't really have a question, to be honest. No, the whole thing's been so emotional. So I mean, it's been such a talk. So I don't really know what to ask. This whole thing's been crazy. Mama has a question. Let's see. Maybe she asks it, and then she'll ask it to you, and we can talk about it.
Okay, sure.
What is
Uh,
no? Don't say the name in Elf Core yet. No, 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 no.
no,
If
no,
you end
no,
the
no.
dong and not go again, then say it. That'd be special.
No. If I die one day, you will find out, and if I rise, then you will find out again. But yeah, no.
Mm.
I'm gonna stay
Uh,
incognito for now, for sure.
do I have any experience with the private RP servers, DivX, Echelon, and Epsilon? No, I don't. Those don't come to a. Those don't ring a bell, unfortunately. A lot of the times when I would play private servers was vanilla servers that would arise and quickly die, and then like fun servers like Twink servers or like PvP servers. Will she start playing classic over retail?
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, would you?
Very inclined to. There is a problem though with it, which is my community would kill me. um, I
Yeah, I know
basically
that.
started this because of well, my journey because of housing and because I had a pancake food truck before. But I had to stop it because I got cancer, and I really wanted to make a restaurant in WoW. And when they announced housing, I did so. And this is kind of where my community, this is why I asked you your favorite tavern, because I run a tavern in game, and basically, you know, it's my
I
kind of
gave the
go-to place.
word.
But
I gave the word. I would literally the Moonguard Goldshire. I mean, it's show that you had one job.
it's fine. No, but it's the point is that I'm really enjoying though classic, really, really. So I made a character on Sod, I made a character on and you're an elf core on hardcore, and I'm really enjoying the really slow pace. So you see me now more playing classic than ever. I never did before. So I'm basically I didn't log retail unless somebody was like, "Oh, can I visit you?" I made an ice cream place. Imagine that. I made an ice cream place,
Uh-huh.
and wow! So it was like, you know, it's a lot.
That's badass.
But the main thing, to be fair, is that, and this is my plea to you, right, Showback, because I did make an elf core character. Um, if anything happens to me and my account gets, you know, put on hold or just, you know, suspended until my daughters take over or whatever because of my cancer, um, please keep the character inside. I will and tell you who I am, but please keep always the
Oh,
character there because this is why I started housing, and I made that restaurant. And my mod and my husband, who is also a tank in
Well,
my
maybe you
guild.
can message me and we'll have the mods know your name.
Yeah, so it's about staying alive in game, even though you do not maybe stay alive, for real.
Oh,
So
you're
that's
crying.
why I would.
Stop.
No, I'm crying. But the point is that, it's about, as Belantro and many of my community know, it's the legacy that you leave behind, because you never know. Life can be as unpredictable as ever. It's cancer for me, but it could be, I always say I could get hit by a car, or eaten by a shark, whatever. But the point is, please keep me there. I wanted to pan out into classic because I always wanted to stay there and be a character that is everywhere. So this is my only thing that I really want. And my restaurant is still the OG restaurant like it was day one. So it's about
Yeah.
Showback. I
I'm
said
getting
not
fucked
no
up.
crying.
I'm getting fucked up.
No, listen. This
I
this
thought this
com-
was a podcast.
I'm so sorry. Okay, I stop it here. But the point is, you you know yourself how unpredictable life is, right? And we all know it. We had each one of us saw, videos on YouTube about, streamers or loved ones or friends that have now tombstones in WoW because, they passed away. We all of us know somebody who had this battle or, died from it. It's important that we leave a legacy after us that will stay forever. So this is what I'm doing at the moment, and this is why my community came and helped so much when I announced that I need a GoFundMe. I have this treatment. I have 9 months to 1 year to live, and they all riled up and they were making, events and stuff. So they have been super supportive. But still, the notion is there that, we can die any day, anytime, and it will just be, our legacy, what we did. So this is why I started streaming and why I wanted to talk to you, because you're this amazing person, and I will never forget what you said with passion and compassion. That should be like you should trademark that one, because it is so super important to realize that we're just people. People, we're souls behind this screen and this keyboard. We're not bots. We're not AI. We are here, we live, we breathe, we die, we love, we hate. We have that passion and we have that compassion, and that should be, a thing that should be remembered. So, yeah,
Mm,
I'm sorry I
oh,
made you cry. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. Um, yeah, wow, so much emotion. Yeah, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I don't want to, focus on it too much, but my family has a history with that stuff, so it hits a little different for me. So yeah.
I'm so sorry, dear. It's
Yeah.
so it's never to be fair, can I be really honest? It's way harder on those that are left behind and that you know um have to watch their loved ones suffer, because we usually who suffer, we kind of pull out the strength from the universe itself or wherever, I don't know. But for the others, they just see you suffering and can't do anything about it, and
Mm,
this is the bad thing. So
yeah.
I understand where you are, coming from, and I'm so sorry that, this is has been a topic for you. It's never easy. Um, so yeah, you please fight on as you always do.
Mm.
It's about the mindset about it. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up before Showback starts crying again. Um, thank you
Rank
so
1
much.
Stardust just
I
followed.
really am really thankful. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here at my table and listening to what you have to say. And thank you for sharing of your stories and your passion and your experiences and your wonderful community. Thank you so much, chat. You are all amazing. You have built something wonderful over the years, something the stupid people will be envious about and the smart people will love you for. I know you've inspired so many people to kind of take that first step
Huge underscore
into
Daniel just followed.
RP, and I have no doubt whatsoever, right, that you will inspire so many more, and that Elf Core Bankai and Elf Core and whatever happens after it will be truly legendary. So just know that you will always have a seat at my table, even if it's in Goldshire Inn. But you know, I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make one.
Thank you.
And to everyone watching, thank you so much for spending the day/evening with us, wherever you're from, be it, uh, EU, NA, Australia, Japan, China. I'm here. We're here. Wherever, you know, you are new to role playing or you have been doing it, you're part of Showbag's community, my community, um, or maybe tonight you even heard for the first time about it. I hope you just leave with one simple thought, and that is that Azeroth is more than just a world we play in. We kind of live in this to share it. So it's a world we share, and be kind to one another and have passion and compassion. And just remember
$2 just
that
followed.
there will always be a seat at my table. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Showbag, for being here with us. If you ever need anything from me, please don't hesitate to write me.
Haley
And
1961 just followed.
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Always
Thank you,
gladly.
everyone. You have a great one.
Yes, you'll have a great one. I might
Bye.
log my classic character. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bangkai.
Husky Dad Gaming
Yay.
just followed.
Okay. There we go. Wait, let me switch this. Let us switch that. Okay, here we are.
Omnivus86 just followed.
I'm sorry, 1 second. I just need to handle everything here, and then we're good. What the heck is this button now? Okay, this should be it. Okay. Hi, new followers.
Drammer
Okay, can I be heard?
1991 just followed.
Okay. Can I be heard? Okay. Is everything okay? Just checking if we're all good, and then I can end collab. You hear me loud and clear. That's amazing. Can I breathe now? Oh my God. Okay, give me a second. I had like a freaking heart attack. Oh, thank you, Lord. And hi, new followers. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follows. I'm still shaking. Um, Thank you for, I think I saw a hype train, but I was so zoned out. I saw nothing. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. I don't know what you gave, but thank you for everything. I'm so very grateful. I'm a pro at this point, girl. I'm shaking like a leaf. Like, AJ. What? Where's this fly coming out of? Anyway. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, guys. I'm still shaking. Give me a moment. Oh, my God. He is cool as we are PG-13 here. Yes, please take a shot for me. Boobs. Yes, I should have told him about the boobs, guys. Oh God. Okay, so let's see. How was it? How did we like it? Was it a good table talk? Except for my PC overheating in the middle of it. Thank you, Europe weather. I measure titties. I should jiggle my titties at this point. Maybe it bring me some subs. You never know. I'm so sorry. That was very unma-like. Yes, it was the worst. I know. Oh my God, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. You brought out a side of him I've never seen. Oh my God, thank you. He is so cool. Like I am over the moon. Can somebody go into his stream and tell me if he has good words because I'm like, I can't, I am. Yes, he's such a community leader. He is so amazing. And I wanted to say, and then I forgot the thought that we have so many community leaders in the chat at the moment, thinking of all of you guys, and I just couldn't. I was like too overwhelmed, and I shouldn't have mentioned my cancer at all. Now I feel shit for mentioning it because I didn't know that he had it in his family. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't. You should. He took a break. Oh God. I ruined the man. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. But it is important to mention. I needed to mention it because, I'm part of Elfcore now and I feel really special because I am, because I'm in EU. So every time I log, the classic, there's not that many people online because it's like 4 a.m. for them or like something like that. So, oh, he's AFK since the disconnect. Okay. The RuneScape guy. It was so fun seeing two worlds collide. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Faye. And then the words coming out of his mouth kept blowing my husband away. Yeah. I also had some very big surprises, like, but that sentence, passion and compassion, just blew me away. Such simple 3 words, and yet it was like, you know, it was just so, so good. The reality is, we find we have more in common with people than we know. Yes, yes, fully. Like literally, if it hasn't been for WoW and housing and this community, I wouldn't have met like the best of people ever. And unfortunately for me, those best of people are always far away. Although though, there's some in Austria and some in Vienna even, so I'm gonna, bring them in. Hi Daniel, thank you so much. Lots of love to you too, darling. Um, I think when you mentioned it, you really got him to make the connections of you and why you do this. Yeah, probably. Uh, oh, so fucking grateful to have met me. I love you so much. I love you. Come to Vienna. God damn it. Currently bawling my eyes off. Send me a picture on Discord. I dare you. Yeah, I was a nervous wrecking ball. Aw. Stallion, thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm having a bit of a tough time at the moment. I was very close to honestly delete everything and cancel everything and be like, I'm out. I can't. It's just the sheer like I don't even know how to say it. It's just oh no. AJ means it seems that AJ means it for realsies. I, I was joking. You. Oh no, he is crying. No, no, I'm not gonna show. He is crying. You, you weirdo. I love you so much. Um, yeah, you weren't supposed to bring out those onions bigger than the boobs on the gelato build. Yes, I wasn't. Um, Honestly, the part of conversation where you were talking about social media's involvement in our perception was really appropriate. I have only seen him through clips and reels. Yeah. Um, it is as such. Unfortunately, retail is really toxic. It is. It's toxic. It's quick. It's unrelenting. It's unforgiving. So, going back to classic, especially hardcore, where it just means so much, because the difference is there. You're very much aware of everything, because if you die, you die. Like there is, like, literally. And self-found again is top notch on that, because you like, you are looking at every item that you get. You're thinking about it. Do I need this? Should I go with it? It's very interesting to kind of step from retail, where it's like, oh, need to kill this boss for the weekly, and then do this, and then do that. And then you have classic, where you're just like, I just need to survive. That's it. There is no other thing until you are max level than just go and survive. Um, so yeah, it's liberating. It is really is. It's weird. But what I wanted to say before was that I was and still am battling with myself about just dropping everything, because I see so many streamers taking everything for granted, and it's just grinding me differently. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am a very passionate and compassionate. I will never drop this now. Fuck. Anyway, I'm a very passionate and compassionate person, and I love everybody in my community, and I love um, people. And when I see bad people, I just wanna puke. It's like I just don't like, the whole world is going to the poopsies at this very moment. Everything is wrong. Everything feels wrong. My body feels wrong. So many things feel wrong. And then seeing streamers that are treating this as a means to an end and as a joke is rubbing me the wrong way. It's rubbing me the way where I'm like, I don't want to be part of it, because nobody realizes the harsh truth of not having enough time to do what you want to do. Okay, so I want to be here with everybody and enjoy, retail and classic and, everything. But my mind is way too preoccupied with other stuff, um, and my body failing on me. And for now, for example, the heat, and uh, have having a healthy marriage with my husband, and trying to teach my children to, live in this world and society, and love themselves and love others, and make some money. And how? Like how? And then you have somebody who is just and this is not showback at all, because he is streaming for a very long time. I'm very new to this. He is streaming for a very, very long time, and he is doing it. You can see the passion there. You can see why he does it, right? It's not a necessity for him. It's his calling. It's literally his calling, right? You guys know what I mean. It's like you can see him doing it. You can see the community, like so many people following one person, as they jokingly said, a cult. You, not everybody can have a cult. You got to understand this. Like, not everybody can have a cult. So him doing what he does is just prove how awesome he is, and that people want to to follow him that way. So the boobs cult. Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's not the same though. I am. See, his niche kind of found him. I still don't have a niche. I'm a community leader, which is, he is, as he said himself, he is a community leader, uh, an RP leader, like so many things, so many things. But they all combine in one, right? So they're all kind of like circles that are in one big circle. Mine are circles that are outside those circles, and while they're all good and fine and well, they don't combine that well. I don't know if I'm making myself just sound silly or make sense, but in my mind it doesn't make sense. Um, it's just I'm very frustrated at the moment, and that's why I literally didn't really stream much because I was frustrated as such. And I'm really trying hard for my community and for you guys to step out of that mindset, and it is hard. Um, Basically, at the moment, every day is hard, and it's making me more angry than anything else. Um, and I don't want to give the community angry ma. You don't want to see that. Trust me, I am really bad when I am mad. So, yes, Belantro. Now, see, that is it. That is exactly it. Rome was built in a day, but I don't know how long I have. Now, that's the clincher here. If I would have a long time, I would be like, okay, everything goes its own way and its own path. But I don't know how much time I have, and this is the big question mark in the equation. And then you will, of course, say you got to think positive and everything's going to be okay. You know, all fine and well. It doesn't change the perspective, though. It doesn't change the fact that tomorrow I could be gone and then everything I did was for naught. Like, I still blame myself. Up to this day, I blame myself for opening the food truck because mm, even though I was following a dream, I should have known better. I should have known my body better and be like, well, what if I get cancer again and then I can't do it? And this is exactly what happened. So, I think about the Lord of the Rings in times like these, all of the good quotes and notions of the story of how even the smallest good wins out against the greatest evils. I want to agree, but I'm in such a negative mindset that the only thing I can is semi agree. Yes, like even the smallest, you know, good thing can win out against evil, but not against the greatest, in my opinion. So it's like it's so. I said, I'm sorry, I'm such in a negative mindset, but you as a community know that I have always been very, very open about pretty much anything. So I do not want to, go on a stream and be all, oh, everything's fine, everything's well, while it's not. So, oh, Drea, yeah, I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, Faye, that is right. You gotta feel the heavy stuff. Um, Not how much time you have left, it's how well you use the time. Any of us can have a few minutes left. None of us know. That's why we live life like tomorrow is there. But no, it's not guaranteed. Yes, exactly. And this is, I don't care about myself at the moment. What I do care about is if I go, what happens to my family? This is what I care about. And I don't want to leave my family where, um, all of my mistakes. Be there something that I wanted to mistake, which I never did, or something that I did not want, which is, my body just failing on itself. So this is the thing. I'm more concerned about my family than about myself. If I'm dead, I'm dead. Can't do anything about it. But yeah, it's just a very, very. I just hate this. It's like, why, man? This is why I love classic now at the moment. And when you see me playing, it's gonna be mostly classic because I'm just like, it makes you breathe in and breathe out and just walk and kill a spider and then run back. It's lots of walking. And funnily enough, this lots of walking is giving you so much space to think and to do more and um to look and pay attention and stuff. So it's very, very refreshing for sure. Um, but yeah, I'm so very glad that you guys liked the talk. Uh, Coming up with the questions was at times really easy, at other times really hard. I am grateful for Belandro and for AJ for helping me with the questions a bit. No, Belandro, I'm not the best of people, but I'm the booby of people. Although I'm good. Um, but yeah, I was on the pool today with the kids. Tomorrow I'm going again. Um, my mom is also coming to town, so we're gonna go together because I kid you not, whoever said that going with kids to the pool is relaxing and lovely should leave the lovely there. It is really lovely, but relaxing it is by heck not. Especially for a 3-year-old that is trying to kill himself by drowning every 5 minutes. And me saving him from it. So yeah, it was like really funny. Um, hey Faye, thank you so much for being here on the stream. I love you, honey. Thank you so much. Epi, you have been silent. You okay, dear? Hi, Alti. Welcome in. Um, no, thank you, Drea. That's a very nice comment. Thank you, dear. I have melted ice cream mushy mode. Oh, poor you. I literally have like an AC running right next to me, into me, so I'm still barely surviving. Has anybody, by the way, noticed my lovely druid outfit today? Come on, I was very druid, very druid. And I love that the nicest people in his community are druids. It just says something about us. So, yeah. Okay, my darlings. 10:30. Oh my God. Where does the time go? Um, I am going to love that he said he would never RP a druid. Well, it must be hard. I totally got understood that though. It must be really hard to RP a druid because, you know, with all of the forms and everything, it must be hell. But yeah, it's so funny. Um, I am tomorrow's Sunday, yes. Oh yeah, we have our event tomorrow. What time? Sorry, I'm totally like oblivious. What time is our event tomorrow? Belanto, AJ, EU side. When is it? I'm already tired. So many forms to play and languages to learn, like meow and rar. Yes, that is very accurate. I should do that. I should totally go meow every time I go into cat form and rar every time I go into bear form. Although, as somebody said, I suck at making sounds. Thank you, Belantro. Love you. And purper, yes. That reminds me of the Big Bang Theory song, the purper. Um, your new NA character is Druid. Wait, where did you make an NA character? We should all just make, you know, a character in Elf Core and just have fun with it. Oh, yesterday, amazing. Oh, mine is Druid too, Night Elf Druid. So, although that's the one in Elf Core on Hardcore, my other one, the Season of Discovery one, is a priest because of the wheel that a troll priest couldn't have gone more weird. Forums are saying 6 p.m. CET for the run. I hope I'm gonna make it home by 6 CET. God damn it. You got peer pressured into it by Rift's community. Okay. But wait, where? Oh, it's just on normal retail, right? It's on normal retail. She got 2 more houses. Balandro, when is the event tomorrow? Oh my God, yes, Epi. I was so annoyed when I saw that I have like 0 decor. It was like, oh my God. Okay, so 6 p.m. CET. I said, I hope I can make it back. If not, I'm gonna join in as soon as possible when I do. I just need to verify again what um oh, good job, Epi. Um okay. Who are the organizers again? Since my mod is so amazing and keeps my brain in check. Who are the organizers? I am beyond like the Warcraft cares. Oh yeah. Wait, but I know AJ, you are always in my equation. That's not the issue, but who are the others? Like for you, I know you're my ride or die. Okay, AJ, Warcraft cares. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and be home by 5:30 CET PM, and then we will see what happens. Um, we will see what happens. Okay. Hi, Millicent. Welcome in. Um, okie doke. Um, I'm just thinking. Where do we go to? Um, mm, Hi, Obsidian. Welcome in, darling. Yes, all went well. Oh no, Shobek ended the stream. He's cooked. I'm so sorry. Oh God. Um, well, everybody on NA, I wish you lots of fun today for the run. I am going to head straight into bed because this day has just killed me. And yes, GP is up. I'm gonna raid GP. Can we all please then give yes, yes, we will raid GP, don't worry. All give GP a big round of Mars raid emotes. Um so I will definitely stream tomorrow, obviously. We do the thing. And then after that I will probably, let me just check, because next week is, as far as I remember, gonna be mad. 1 second. Um, Thank you, darling. I will try to take care of myself. Okay, so next week is really a bad week. I have stuff to do on Monday, stuff to do on Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, Daily Big Mama pancake. Everybody take their pancakes who still didn't, please. So you can have your pancakes. Everybody take the pancakes. Um, Wednesday and then Thursday, I'm hospital all day again. Okay, so good job on taking those pancakes. Tomorrow stream and then probably Tuesday, not Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. Let's see. Let's see if I don't kick the bucket in the meantime. Feeling like poop. Um, Thank you so much, darlings, for being here again. Thank you so much for being in my silly stream with Showback. I loved it so much. He is such a genuine, amazing soul. AJ, I'm calling you in 2 minutes after we're done rating. There is another Mouse Table Talk coming in 2 weeks, and it is, you guys can hear it because you're here. What? Who's on call with him? No, you leave the call. I'm calling my best friend. Um, we are going to talk about classic in the next table talk, so it's going to be really fun. Yes, I will join the call. We're going to talk about classic with people who are not like playing it for a long time, but actually kind of play retail and classic, and somebody who just stepped into classic like I did. So it's going to be me with speaking with two gentlemen, and I'm really, really looking forward to hear their side of the story. So it's going to be quite interesting. Um, can't take my gay BFF from me, bro. I'm gonna fight you on this one. Right? I do not care. Right? Don't you dare. It's okay, Pixie. I hope the contest was nice, darling. I hope it was nice. You can watch the VOD later. You won. Yes. Good job. Uh, not gonna win because you did boxing. I slapped my ex-husband once, and he still up to this day claims that his ear was ringing for 4 days straight. So yeah, we don't want that. Anyway, um, yes. Okay, let's rate GP. I'm saying goodbye for like the past 10 minutes. So GP, raid him. There we go. Don't you dare send him hearts, AJ. How dare you? Right, all of you. Just no. Why you all hate me? Anyway, I love you guys very, very much. I will see you hopefully soon. Oh, a Greek village. Wow, love it. Okay, let's go and raid GP. Oh, and we're
We
at
reached our followers
660
goal of
followers.
660. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys. I love you guys. Talk to you soon and see you soon. I love you a lot. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Ah, it's not going. It's not. Ma! Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, Ma. Welcome in. How y'all doing? Get ready to receive, said Epi. Hi. Oh, AJ, Ghosty, Cilantro. Welcome in. I was looking for the Showbeck stream. The Showbeck Ma's Table Talk. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm GPA. I'm working on my housing. My housing. It's a bronze evoker house. Yeah, I do housing things. If y'all don't follow Ma, she is a wonderful, wonderful human being. She has a warm hearth and a warm restaurant that is lovely to visit in the EU. And she does these great table talks every Saturday around 11 a.m. PST, and then I think that's 8 CST in EU. I think. I'm trying to learn the time zones, but every second Saturday. 8 CET. How are you doing, Ma? How is everyone doing? Thank you for the follow, Belancho. Central EU time. I'm so. Aw. I'm sorry, Ma. Everyone send your positive vibes. No problem. Thank you for the raid. I hope you feel better. Oh, that's sad. Well, I hope she feels better. Yeah, that was nice. I think we might have to spend 2 days together now since we both left last night's stream. I'm very bad at time zones. I'm very bad at time, dates, numbers, anything that has to do with time.